We're moving back to the US.
From Mexico.
Same price as a 16-ounce cup of freely squeezed OJ. Like, why?
Plastic in plastic.
Look at that. It's like 4 stories. How many cars can they fit in that dealership? Even food trucks are luxurious here. We must step into each day with an open heart and mind. Each place we land in becomes a mystery to be unraveled, or a treasure to be discovered. It's within us that we find the possibilities we dream of, the ability to create our world and to manifest our deepest desires. I think I've fallen in love again. Now, this isn't always easy. The world around us doesn't always fit our vision or hope for the world, whether it's garbage decorating a piece of nature or concrete manicuring its growth. Accessibility and comfort invite the world to visit. The good comes with the bad. It's up to us what we choose to focus on. Good morning, sunshine. Reverse culture shock. It's such a thing. So how can a person that has spent a large chunk of their lives in Miami have culture shock when coming back? Well, everything here is fancy, like luxurious. The cars are large and shiny and new. Architecture is phenomenal. Concrete everywhere with manicured nature. Lots and lots of people you will never know, and new buildings going up every year to make room for the influx that keeps coming. Supermarkets are huge, with millions of choices, individually packaged in 3 layers of plastic. The shiniest fruits and veggies you will ever see, and prices. Yes, these oranges are $8 for 8 oranges. And yes, I am still going to buy them anyway. I really would like some OJ. Miss that about Mexico. I could get a whole 12-ounce cup of orange juice for 20 pesos, which is $1. And here, 1 single orange costs $1. 1 single orange, $1. Why? So here I am. I'm gonna buy these in this luxurious checkout counter with free bags so I can make myself some orange juice, like the one I love from Mexico. Full of those huge, shiny, new freaking cars. Look at that. How many cars can they fit in that dealership? This ended up being a $6 cup of orange juice. Depressing. And this is why I have refused to go anywhere for about a month after getting here. I fell deep into a creative hole to allow my body and mind to adjust to all these changes. For me, slow living means giving myself the time I need to just be, however long that may be. And now, my plan is to focus on all the things that I love and let go of the ones I don't. But to be honest, the hardest part for me when I first come back to Miami is not reverse culture shock. For me, there's something so much worse. But I think I'll tell you about that later. In the meantime, let me share with you how I adjust when I get to a new place. How you get over the culture shock, or reverse culture shock in this case. It's very important to me to cater or be true to my core beliefs. Those things that are not negotiable for me, no matter where I am, like buying sustainable, clean, and healthy food with as little packaging as possible, supporting small businesses, and interacting on a human level taking care of me, and exploring the world around me with fresh new eyes. These are all part of slow living, something that has healed my body and soul. But I give myself time to achieve this. I am not super strict with any part of my life when I first arrive to a new place. I will be calling home for a bit. It takes time to find your go-to places in a world where everything's constantly changing. Very happy that these two places are still here after a year of being away. As I make coffee in this kitchen, in this coffee maker, I think of the day after my dad passed away, that my mom didn't know how to make coffee. Because every morning he would get up, make coffee, and bring it to bed for her. Every morning for a lifetime. So we made coffee together, me and my mom, trying to figure out the right measurement of the water to ground ratio that was perfect for her palate. This wasn't his coffee maker. He had a fancier one. We just never figured out how to use it. So I got her this cheapy one. My mom has a lot of pictures. That's my dad. He passed away a year ago. That's my brother-in-law. He passed away a few months ago. This is the hardest part. Memories. Not only because some memories are hard to relive, but because it almost feels like stepping back in time. Stepping back into a life you once lived, to the person you once were. Your new self, the person you have grown to be, is now confronted with a version of you that no longer exists. You'll find this through not only photographs, but things and places and people. It takes me some time to process this, especially with people, because not only do I need to merge my new self to memories, but I have to get to know the new versions of old friends. So I take it a moment at a time until time catches up and the past feels like the now.
She loves pictures. That was the very first trip we took as nomads. And my tiny poopies.
He has an obsession with photos.
It was 2 years in New Mexico when we were doing our road trip through the US.
I am ready for some fun. I am done adjusting. I am done processing. Time to see what I can discover. With fresh new eyes after traveling through Mexico for a year, I'm coming in with a new perspective. So Miami becomes like a photo album, full of things that remind me of the past. Each part of town makes time to stand still for a second before restructuring itself into a new memory. Lucky for me, this photo album has plenty of empty pages for me to fill. Ready for the memories that are yet to come. So we set off on a new adventure. Rediscovering Miami, its beauty, diversity, and the people we care so much about. And thus, I have fallen in love and would love for you to come and join me falling deeper and deeper in love with this city. My city, with the art, architecture, beaches and Everglades, the culture, the people, the espumita that is created when you whip a dash of espresso with a little bit of sugar or a lot of sugar to create the masterpiece that is Cuban colada. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be my guest for the next few months in my home city as I show it through my eyes.
Even food trucks are luxurious here. You can get food from anywhere in the world and it'll be like extra fancy with extra ingredients. There's no way you can get a plain grilled cheese. That doesn't happen. It'll be a fancy grilled cheese with like cheese from France and the bread freshly made with organic ingredients. Thank you. Have a good day.
That's a big ass empanada.
Made fresh to order. It's so hot. It has a whole egg in there too.